You then came to Carphone Support Centre. You were 2.5 years doing some sort of loyalty role, and then for the past 6 months you've been doing this role with American Friendship. Yeah, enjoyed it.
Yeah. I mean, this is your life questioning.
Yeah. So
you might want to ask him when we're out of the room.
Sorry.
You might want to ask him when we're out of the room.
You have been here a long time, obviously. 6 years, I think, in Carphone terms is just like, it's ridiculous, very long time. You even got your lovely hamper, so well done, well done. And because you've made so many friends, I thought the best way of sort of doing this, sorry you lumped with me as well, but some people grim. So I asked a few people about stories about you, and if they've got any memories or quotes, because let's face it, certainly in my opinion, you are without a doubt the biggest person of BS I've ever met in my life. Constantly talk a load of rubbish, so I thought I could get quite a lot of ammunition, but surprisingly not too much. But a few things I did get as far as stories go. Apparently, obviously you're in the army back in the day, and but your army stories aren't quite what you'd expect. So you expect sort of gruesome stuff with explosions and death. Not Guy. Guy's army stories consist of him taking his state-of-the-art night goggles to watch some man in the desert having sex with a goat. Was it a donkey? Donkey. And the one time you did come across some sort of fighting action, your gun jammed. So well done.
And I fixed it.
Another story that came up was about how you're pretty handy with pie, and you'd sort of give impromptu off-the-cuff lessons for people, showing them how they can search for part codes.
Oh, I know what this is.
You can search for part codes, and then if you search for it and clicked on a button, it would show you the description, all other sorts of information. But every time you did it, and apparently there were hundreds of times you did this sort of demonstration, you'd always pick just 2 options. You go into part code and you type in ROTN, apparently. You click on search, and what comes up? Rotating nipple. Or you would type in Sexperia, just because it has the word sex in it. Which is really, really mature. Really mature. Yeah. So, something a lot of people said actually, they found it really funny that apparently this is a story that you've been here for 6 years, yet as soon as you started working for Marek, you quit. Learn the significance in that. And obviously, I think my favourite one is the day of where we have our dress down on Friday, and you come in wearing a lovely T-shirt with a very kind slogan saying, "Too many Christians, not enough lions." And obviously, you were promptly told to go home and change.
Let's go look to work again.
Oh, right. Okay, there's only a few quotes which I'm so surprising because honestly, you do so much rubbish. I think it was Neil Armstrong you told once playing table football, you're so much in the closet that you'll end up in Narnia. I think Karim once annoyed you, so you said, tell Karim to go shit in the ocean. Another one about football was that Leon Osman will be top scorer in the Premiership this season. He scored 1 goal this season. Pretty handy. You have been away from your desk a few times. Oh, sorry, no, I forgot to do. Before I started, I was meant to just pass a few names around, please. Yes. So yeah, you have been away from your desk quite a bit today. I don't know if you know, or if you've realised, but I have been on your computer. Not for the pictures, I mean on your computer, and on your desktop I found that you've written up some notes, some handover notes to your current role. Yep, some handover notes found on your desktop, and I've got a copy of it here. So, Online Channel Manager, handover notes by Guy Grobler. You will act as linchpin to the property prepaid team of Marek, James and Russell. They are not the smartest of people you will find, and you constantly need to help this bunch of crats. Marek is particularly stupid, and he is in fact the reason why I've left CPW. I hate Marek. Day-to-day duties, and you've even given these time, and you've got to prove good detail. 9:30 to 10:30, breakfast. This is essential to the role and must be done every morning. Remember to give a cheeky grin to the new Swedish canteen girls. I love sweets. 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. Make way back from canteen and pour the shit out of as many people as possible. Regurgitate a load of mind-numbing stories about religion or how you enjoy nothing more than touching yourself during episodes of Seinfeld. Graphic. 11:30 to 11:35. Keep online up to date, including web specials and iPhone employee deals. So I imagine that's what you're really meant to be doing. 11:35 till lunch. Wander around the office aimlessly and tell people about the latest Family Guy episode you watched. Repeat duties in afternoon. NB, unless it's Friday afternoon where all your time will be taken up preparing your fantasy football team. Ad hoc duties. Table football. This must be played at least 3 times a day. 1 in the morning, 1 at lunch, 1 around 5 p.m.
Where's Chris? Has to be said.
No. You will win none of them. You will win none of them. And I have to add on there, you are crap.
He scores goals.
Does
His own
he?
goals.
Project Yammer. This includes a ridiculously unsuccessful explanation of what it is all about during chalk talk. Making yourself look like a total muppet in front of everyone. At every opportunity you can, walk past the area self-dubbed Polish corner. Here, there are 3 options. Give the same cheeky grin as before, bore the living crap out of them as well, or simply stand and pervert. Another one. Check the internet for relevant stories about religion and send to everyone. Give it a few minutes before coming over to discuss the utterly shit. At least once a week, you must check to see if Carphone have employed any new females of which you can grin at, or pervert. And actually, he'd even attached a picture of himself watching Seinfeld as well.
What?
You did. But in all seriousness, you can see how many people have turned up here. You're a very popular guy, and you're genuinely a good guy as well. And it will be different without you here. It won't be the same. We all wish you the best. Have fun on your travels, and you know, look after yourself, and all the best for the future, and stay in touch.
Yep.
Right. Oh, sorry, one more thing. Apparently there's a present, Magda. So obviously we spoke to you before about a present as well, so we're going to get that sorted. But I think apparently you'll know who this is from. This dates back to the Valentine's Day
Karim, isn't it?
secret admirer thing, and I think Magda's no.
Secret admirer. There you go, guy.
Thank you very much. I always enjoy a good humiliation in public. Refreshing, and lets you think about yourself in a different light. Yeah, so I'd decided to move on. Yeah, Kaufman is like a family, at least this area is. I'll miss the people. I will miss the people. A lot of the young people, a lot of people with new ideas. And
I said that earlier, I would have written that down.
yeah. Well, you know how to take a joke, which is good. A company which doesn't take jokes, you'll leave very fast. That's from experience. Yeah, so thank you very much.